If you can remember a time when your cereal probably had sugar in the name of the cereal, then Breaking News or the April Podcast or this channel might be for you. I'm still in this from Breaking News. That's their little zinger thing. Their trademark when they start the podcast is some reference to something for older people might appreciate, like myself. So yeah, shout out to Breaking News. Be sure to check them out, Alex and Jason over there. I got the Tony the Tiger up here because I got a surprise package in the mail, and it made me think of Tony the Tiger. You know, he's known for saying it's great. This is one of the glued Lego promotional little thingies. I forget what year it's from. Not too terribly long ago. But yeah, Tony the Tiger. I'm not sure if it was Frosted Flakes when this came out. I have to see when the thing changed. But when I was a kid, it was Sugar Frosted Flakes. Corn Pops was Sugar Pops. And Super Crisp was Super Sugar Crisp. That's 3 cereals I can think of that had sugar in the name of the cereal. And I loved all 3 of those. But my mom always tried to get me to eat the ones that didn't have sugar in the name, like Cheerios, regular flakes, corn flakes, Rice Krispies. But you know what I did? I dumped a heaping amount of sugar on them, so it didn't matter. I actually probably put more sugar on them by the spoonful than what was in the actual cereal that was frosted. But so that all ties in with this haul, and the shirt ties in with Tony because it's kind of, I don't know, this is more of a peachy orange color. That's the best I can do. It's not. I found another shirt. This is one my wife found, but we got this package from Sugar Frosted Bricks. That just made it. This was in my P.O. box. When I opened it, it just made me smile when I saw Sugar Frosted because it immediately made me think of this. And I'm sure that's why they came up with the name. It's based on that. So we're going to open this up and see what's in it. And I don't have Lamar down here. I gotta go find Lamar. I found Lamar. He was upstairs. I had him upstairs. I've been parting out a lot of the sets from recent hauls, the ones that I'm not keeping. And one of them was the message board. So I know that set got a lot of hate. And the principle of the set, I mean, it's cool making Lego letters. And I just think that was a fail in the execution of that set. But oh my goodness, that set is right up there with like Tower Bridge. It's one of the easiest sets to part out. I think also the, what's that, the Star Wars ship, the shuttle, that Imperial shuttle, the white one. That one was super easy to part out too, because everything in that set, all those sets, I don't think there were number bags in the Star Wars one. I know there weren't in Tower Bridge, and there wasn't in the message board. So that means parts are pretty much grouped together. Now they did have some parts that would be the same part in 3 different bags. I don't know why they didn't just put all, like the white 6x8 plates. Why weren't those all in just the same bag? But super easy to part out. 73 different items in that set, and a lot of good ones. A lot of white plates, white tiles, white wedges, white bricks. White and black are the 2 colors that just kind of go with everything that people make. So I enjoyed, we parted that out and had most of it in the store in about an hour. Parted out 2 of them. Watched a little bit of Matlock. I think we were watching Matlock when I did that. So yeah, that was one of the things I've parted out recently. That was one of the easiest. And I thought I had bought 3, but I only bought 2 of them. But if I get any more, if they put it back on sale again, it was $80. So for $160, I put in $500 worth of inventory into my store. So we got a note. Yeah, this is a surprise. So thank you, Sugar Frosted Bricks, for this. Nice little note. Oh, it's got a little thing there. It says, hope this letter finds you and your family doing well. I am a longtime viewer who wanted to send a small thank you for your contributions to the AFOL and the AFOOL community. Put both of them there for years. I was going through an old tub and discovered I had almost all the parts for a tipper truck. It's just missing another set of dually wheels. With the exception of the acetate-looking 2x2 red plates, I believe the rest are from the same era. I will leave it to your vintage eye to be the judge. Hopefully you can add to your 2048 plus collection. Oh, and while they're not wearing shirts, I've included two figs that are sporting some ugly sweaters who may or may not be from a galaxy far, far away. Thank you again for all you do, and it's much appreciated. Sugar Conroy, that's Jason. Sugar Frosted Bricks. P.S. Annoyingly, at least to me, Lego never produced a minifigure version of the Stormtrooper key light. So he's got that key light he's talking about. They never produced a minifigure version. So I went down the rabbit hole figuring out how to get them made. Now it's a thing. PPS, the prequels get some love too, because I have kids and army builders exist. Oh, wait. That's what he said. All right, so these are definitely, so the 2x2 plates that he included have that orangish, hey, they're red. I describe it as an orangish translucent tint to them. That's how, so they're super easy to spot in lots, and they're pretty consistent. The cellulose acetate, and they're usually shiny, and it has the old Lego logo. So these are definitely cellulose acetate. He's got some 1x4 in the headlight brick. There, of course, is another bucket. You could have kept this for yourself. So another blue bucket for the tipper truck. We got a single, no. Oh, cool. So I spotted this right away. Okay. So this is the dually, the single. Now these are two singles, but I can tell right away that they're singles on dually axles. So I'm going to take these single tire. Oh, I just broke it. It might have already been snapped off. There we go. Yeah. So that's a dually axle. Let me be a little more careful with this one. Yeah. So they're wider. Let me take the single axle off. And a lot of people don't know this, but it's when you take the tires off, it's really easy to see. But I always notice them because if you put a dually tire on a single, it kind of overhangs, and if you put the single, you see a lot of the red on either side. But this is a dually axle, and that's a single axle. So the problem is the dually axles, I seemed to not find as many of them, so I got a collection of tires that are dually tires. I just looking for the axles to put them on. So this will help with that for sure. The singles, I can always find tons of axles for the singles. All right, what else we got in here? We got the red 4x10, and there's a more traditional plastic 2x2 and the 2x4 plate. So yeah, it's almost everything. There's the 1x2s. They got the side pip on them. It's not going to show up on camera, but that's how you know they're close to the correct vintage or the correct vintage. There'll be a little mark on the side of the brick. Same thing with the plates. Pretty sure I've talked about all this before. We got a Sugar Frosted Brick sticker. And we got his ugly sweater Stormtroopers. Oh my goodness, they are ugly. The red and the blue. Oh yeah, almost don't forget the windshield. So, what did he say? Oh, he said he was just missing the dually tire to make another tipper truck. So, thank you. This gives me, I think we're in the 2070s now with the tipper truck collection. So, I really want to thank Sugar Frosted Bricks for doing that. And so I'll begin building the tipper truck. I'll need to go over to the tipper truck box to get the, I took the single, I got to put the single wheels back on there. I think it's the first time I've done that direct comparison of the single axle to the dually axle, but it's a common mistake. The other mistake that most people make is not putting the wheels according to the instructions. Not that that's super important or anything, but it's only a 17-piece set. And it's one of the most commonly misbuilt 17-piece or small sets. Oh my goodness, I just dropped it. But get this windshield out of here. The windshields, man, it is so hard. I mean, I have been trying to buy lots on Bricklink that have the windshield. It is so hard. I mean, there's people, you know, I'm looking around 10 or more. Really, 5 or more would be great, but so few people have them. And then usually the people that have them, I can't find other things in their store that I want. So I got like, I emptied out all of my shopping carts on Bricklink. I had over 100 shopping carts at one time. And now I've slowly, these appear to, man, they are definitely vintage. These 1x2s. But now I'm back up to about 20 carts again. There. Just got to get the dually tires and I'll have another one. So thank you, Sugar Frosted Bricks. Thank you, Jason, for that. Thank you for all the things and the little things. I like the sticker. Should put it on the bucket helmet is pretty much full. I need to get something else to start putting stickers on. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. I'll be back tomorrow in a different shirt, and I've actually built a set, so that'll probably be what I talk about in the next video. So thank you, Jason, once again, and remember, they're great. Did you spell there right?